talk about his phone background. I'm Kelsey Vanis, and you're watching The Daily Report. Ooh, Noah is here to stay. Very exciting news, guys. Dixie D'Amelio and Noah Beck have been friends for a while. I mean, Dixie has known most of the guys in the Sway House for a bit, since she was previously dating Sway House member Griffin Johnson. Those two started dating earlier this year before calling it quits after some cheating rumors at the end of July. I mean, it wasn't only the cheating rumors. Dixie did defend Griffin when those popped up at the beginning of July, but clearly some stuff happened behind the scenes that made them decide to ultimately pull the plug. It seemed like a fairly amicable breakup. The two made a plea to fans to not show hate to each other. And that was that. Hearts were left to heal, and for a couple of weeks we didn't hear much else. That is, until Dixie started hanging out with Noah Beck. The two began to appear in TikToks more and more, and then on August 20th, the premiere of the Dixie D'Amelio show, Dixie's sister Charlie called her out asking, quote, "What do you and Noah do when you guys hang out?" This sent Dixie into a giggling fit that ended with her saying, quote, "He's cool." A day later, Noah had a similar reaction when asked about Dixie by the paparazzi. He smiled uncontrollably and said, quote, "No comment." Oh, you better believe the hashtag Doa ship was getting ready to set sail at that point. Cruising, just chilling chilling in the middle of the ocean. Everything's good with Doa. A week and a half later, the two filmed the music video for Dixie's Be Happy remix, and although it wasn't released until 2 weeks ago, now that we know that they had to make out for the video, the footage from them at the restaurant that night makes much more sense. I mean, there was a point where she wrapped her hand around his neck and got in real close, like we thought that they were gonna kiss close, and apparently they had been earlier that day, although just for the camera. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Can you do it at the same time? That was bad. Well, that's what they'd like you to believe, because immediately after the paparazzi obtained that footage, the two left the restaurant where Dixie reassured everyone that they are BFFs, just friends, just besties. I've heard it all. We've seen them at the beach together, taking pictures at parties together, and even out at dinner together. And though they continued to deny any relationship, calling each other quote-unquote besties, it seems that Noah was all in on making this relationship public when he appeared on the Dixie D'Amelio show last week. The video started out innocent enough, with Dixie asking Noah if he contours his abs. Is that a thing now? But the tables were quickly turned on Dixie when Noah became the host and asked her questions like to describe her dream boy, why she picked him to kiss her in her music video. I mean, he basically asked where the relationship was going at one point. All of the signs pointing towards dating. Noah also sent hashtag Doa fans into a fit when he revealed that the two had kissed before the music video. And while Dixie tried to cover, calling them, quote, warm-up kisses, for the video, Noah confessed, quote, "And we had some cool down ones after, right?" Noah coming in hot. Noah wants it to be public. At the end of the video, Noah asked Dixie how many kids she wanted, and hello, planning for the future like that already? Most people would see this video and be like, okay, yeah, they are for sure dating. I mean, the guy has a picture of him and Dixie kissing during the video shoot for Be Happy on his phone background. You heard me right. At least that is what the TikTok Room Instagram page is claiming. It's honestly really hard to make out in the photo because all of his abs are on there, but we finally got a real, they actually said it, it's definitely happening confirmation from Noah today. Chills. In a video called Internet's Most Searched Questions with Noah Beck, right on AwesomenessTV's YouTube channel, one of the questions that of course came up is, quote, who was Noah Beck dating? And Noah didn't dance around it. He didn't avoid it. He just straight up said, quote, I am dating Dixie D'Amelio. It is happening, guys. But wait, there's more. He added, quote, Dixie's amazing. She's an awesome girl. It's been really fun, and so I'm excited for the future with her. And let me tell you, the dude could not stop smiling. He's in love. Well, I don't know if they said the L word. Don't quote me, but they're really cute together. Noah even commented on the clip posted on the TikTok Room where he confirmed the relationship, writing a simple quote first. And when one fan asked him last night on TikTok, quote, aren't you the guy who's dating Dixie? He wrote back, quote, yeah, with a little heart face emoji. And fans are definitely on board tweeting things like, quote, Noah Beck saying he's dating Dixie D'Amelio is making me crazy AF. Some were even surprised, writing, quote, Noah Beck is dating Dixie D'Amelio, totally surprised. Ha ha ha, we already knew that, Noah. Winky face. Okay, maybe they aren't that surprised, but now we want to know what you think. Are you glad that this is finally out in the open and we can all officially ship #Doa together? Let us know down in the comments below, and as always, don't forget to subscribe to the AwesomenessTV Daily Report channel, and make sure to check us out at AwesomenessTV on Instagram for more. I'm Kelsey, and am I the only one freaking out about this? It's about time! I called it! So happy. Dixie D'Amelio and Noah Beck talk about making it official. We'll tell you what's going on and where Noah and Dixie's ex Griffin Johnson stand. I'm Kelsey, and you're watching The Daily Report. Make sure to stay tuned for a special announcement at the end of The Daily Report today. Woohoo! If you somehow missed the last couple of months, the world has been shipping #Nixie. That's Noah Beck and Dixie D'Amelio. The two started hanging out a lot after Dixie broke up with Griffin Johnson at the end of July. It wasn't until mid-August that we got to see the two out to dinner more and more. And it wasn't until a few weeks ago that we saw them kiss for the first time in Dixie's music video, Be Happy. A kiss that Noah later revealed on the Dixie D'Amelio show wasn't their first, and certainly was not their last either, if you know what I mean. Because they're dating. They're together. They're kissy kissy. So why were any of us questioning at all that the two were not dating? Well, we wanted to hear it from them first before we could really celebrate, and yesterday we did. Or at least I did. I know I did. I was like, called it, nailed it. In a video posted right on AwesomenessTV's YouTube channel called Internet's Most Searched Questions with Noah Beck, Noah was asked who he was dating, and that's when he flat out confirmed he's dating Dixie. He said, quote, "I'm dating Dixie D'Amelio. Dixie's amazing. She's an awesome girl. It's been really fun, and so I'm excited for the future with her." And we are too, honestly, seriously. The clip quickly made its way to the TikTok and Instagram account where people were mostly like, quote, "We knew," but many were sending their congratulations, including #1 shipper and co-founder of the Hype House, Thomas Petru. Well, he sent a congratulations in way of commenting on the clip, quote unquote, first. So we'll take it. But I mean, it's clear Thomas already knew because in a new video posted yesterday on Thomas's channel, he printed out a ton of pictures of a shirtless Noah and covered the walls of Dixie's new bedroom with them. All of them. All of the pictures. Who has time to do that? I feel like that would take you like a full day to do. Please don't do that to me. Don't prank me, Kyle, please. Just pictures of Chris Hemsworth all over. Okay, pictures of you. Yeah. Or Ocean. Pictures of Ocean everywhere. I'd like that. Obviously, Noah helped. And if this seems familiar, that's because it's a prank that Thomas likes to do a lot, especially with couples. If you recall, he and Bryce, back when they were still friends, completely covered Addison's car in photos of #Bradison. We just hope that Dixie and Noah's relationship doesn't end the same way, but let's talk about that reveal. As the video continued, Dixie did come home in the middle of them putting up the photos, but she kindly and nervously waited outside until they finished. Once revealed, Dixie was clearly embarrassed as she shouted out, quote, "They're naked," and then, quote, "My mom's coming later." When asked by Thomas if she expected this photo, she said, quote, "No, it's inappropriate." But don't worry, Thomas totally called Heidi Demilio and Charlie to explain why the room was the way that it was and even gave her a preview of it. Later at a restaurant with the two, they all watched the video where they confirmed their relationship, and Noah looked at Dixie and said, quote, "Are we not dating?" To which she replied, quote, "No." And although Dixie admits that she was joking, she did confirm that even though they weren't dating when the video was made, they are definitely dating now, and apparently it feels good to finally be official, according to Noah. Last night, Noah was stopped by the Hollywood Fix paparazzi to talk about the new girlfriend-boyfriend status, and he even cleared up their ship name. When called #Nixie, Noah quickly corrected them and stated that their ship name is #Doa. Okay, everyone was at me in the comments yesterday for saying #Doa, but guys, even Noah confirmed it, it's Doa. Which makes sense because #Nixie is awfully close to #Grixie, which, as we all remember, was Griffin and Dixie's ship name. Noah also confirmed that his phone background is, in fact, the two kissing from the Be Happy music video. So good eye to all those eagle-eyed fans that caught that, because I sure didn't. I don't know how you saw that. And when asked if they think that they would make cute babies, Noah quickly said, quote unquote, "Chill, chill." And although there has been some question about if Griffin and Noah are still friends, I mean, Griffin did include Noah in his diss track to Dixie, it seems the two are still cool. And according to Noah, there have been no issues at all since the relationship was made official. Noah said, quote, "Griffin's a boy," and added, quote, "He's very mature about it, so that's cool." Noah also stated that there will be no more diss tracks, but took a second to hype up his boy by telling paparazzi that Griffin got a record label out of that track. You got a record deal from that diss track? Kyle, what are we doing? We are sleeping on ourselves. Kyle's got talent. Looks like this relationship has proved fruitful for everyone then, so that's good. We'll take it. But now it's time for that special announcement I was teasing before. Have you heard of Spontaneous? Catherine Langford and Charlie Plummer star in Spontaneous, a new film about an outrageous coming-of-age love story about two high school seniors finding love in the midst of a mind-blowing phenomenon. Literally. Check it out.
Kids are literally blowing up.
Caitlin Ogden was a lot of things, but she wasn't particularly explosive.
Oh my God, what happened?
Caitlin exploded.
What? Like a bomb?
No, like a balloon?
What?
Class got taken to the police station, which was very exciting. Then, they took all our clothes and let us shower.
Oh, will I get these back?
Do you want these back?
It happened again. It happened again a lot.
Spontaneous is out now. Click the link in the description to watch. Guys, you're gonna wanna watch. It's too good, too good. And now we wanna know what you think. Are you excited to ship #Doa, or are you more excited to see more music from Griffin Johnson in the future? Ooh, that's a good question. Let us know down in the comments below, and as always, don't forget to subscribe to the AwesomenessTV Daily Report channel, and make sure to check us out at AwesomenessTV on Instagram for more. I'm Kelsey Venus, and I knew it, Doa. I knew it, I called it. I knew it, I called it. I knew it, I called it. Do you like that? Noah Beck revealed how he asked Dixie D'Amelio out. We'll tell you what he said and talk about the new girl Griffin Johnson was seen out at dinner with last night. I'm Kelsey McDonald, and you're watching The Daily Report. Make sure to stay tuned for the end because you know what's coming. The good stuff. Noah Beck and Dixie D'Amelio confirmed their relationship a week ago, and fans have been going wild, including myself. If you missed it, a video came out on the AwesomenessTV YouTube channel where Noah was asked who he was dating, and he just straight up said Dixie. What's even better is that Josh Richards confirmed that at the time the video was filmed, the two were not dating at all, but Noah was just so confident that he was going to quote-unquote bag Dixie that he said it anyway. And now we understand why he had such confidence, because the way that he asked her out was adorable and romantic. And how could she even say no? But how do we know what happened? Because he told Jeff Wittick how it went down, how it all went down. Noah appeared on Jeff's barbershop this week, where he revealed just how he asked out Dixie. When Jeff asked how he popped the question, which, wow, forward, Noah said, quote, "We used to go to Malibu a lot and like hang out. And then there's like this lifeguard tower that we always used to sit at and talk. So basically I took her to Malibu, September 25th. We went to the lifeguard post and kind of just like, I decorated it with like candles. I brought s'mores because she loves s'mores. And then basically I told her like, wait in the car. I got some stuff out of my trunk, decorated the lifeguard post with rose petals, candles, stuff like that. And then I came back when I was done decorating, walked her there, and like, she knew what was happening. I think because she saw it was decorated. And then I just popped the question. This is like a marriage proposal. It's like a promposal. In true Jeff's barbershop fashion, many things kept interrupting Noah when he tried to tell this story. Between the host and a rat, but let me tell you, Noah was determined to finish this story. Jeff started trolling a little bit when he mentioned that when Dixie was on in the last 3 months, she was dating someone else. So he proceeded to try to get Noah to film quote-unquote "we broke up" sound bites, since it takes about 3 weeks for the episodes to come out. But Noah refused, stating that he didn't want to put that out into the universe. And while Noah is showing his sweet side to Dixie, he's also hanging out with Dixie's ex, Griffin. Bet you didn't see that coming. Many keep trying to make the two out to be enemies, but they've proven time and time again that this won't come between them. And yesterday they even posted a TikTok together. Because of course they did. How many curveballs can they throw at us? They have been in a couple of TikToks together in the last week or so, but this one was the first time that it was just the two of them. then. In the video, they're both shirtless, obviously, and doing a little dance. Is it the best dancing you've ever seen? Not really, but are they having fun doing it? Absolutely. And also, who am I to talk? Like, I can't dance worth crap. It seems that Griffin is finally moving on in his own way. After all, he was seen out with a new girl last night, and that girl is...
Who is it?
You're never gonna guess. Never. Kelly Osbourne. Yeah, you should see Kyle's face right now. Yes, Griffin was seen out to dinner with Ozzy Osbourne's daughter, Kelly Osbourne. When the two stepped out of the restaurant, they both got into Griffin's car where they refused to answer any questions from the paparazzi. And we can't blame them because the questions were just, quote, "Are you dating?" over and over again. Once in the car, they both removed their masks and they were pretty giggly about the whole thing, as it took a while for them to pull out of the parking spot, giving the paparazzi enough time to chant, quote unquote, "kiss." They didn't, but whatever is going on, they certainly seem to enjoy each other's company. We're happy to see Griffin potentially moving on, except that he's still trying to prove he didn't cheat on Dixie. What? How are we not over this yet? If you recall, back in July, a certain member of the Hype House accused all of the Sway Boys of cheating on their girlfriends after being called out himself. Dixie quickly defended Griffin from these claims, but as the month went on, DMs and Snapchats started showing up of Griffin talking to girls, telling them he's single and asking for toe pics. By the end of the month, the two had split up, and at first it seemed like an amicable split. But as August wore on, the truth came out. Dixie confirmed that she was sent 48 screenshots from girls that Griffin had messaged, and while Griffin claimed they were fake, he still proceeded to make a diss track about Dixie, and even mentioning Noah. It could have ended there, but Griffin is insistent on clearing his name, so he took a lie detector test. Because what else do you do? Earlier this month, all of the Sway Boys took a lie detector test where Jason Nash was there to ask questions, and as Griffin revealed on the Yun and Hun podcast last week, he passed the test when asked if he cheated. Apparently, the footage never made it into the videos because someone asked that they not post it. So according to Griffin, quote, "I have a whole YouTube video coming out. I'm gonna post it, but yeah, I passed. I did it twice, actually." He claimed to have passed it both times. So I guess we'll have to wait for that YouTube video, and then maybe he'll get closure on this whole thing. Hopefully. But now you know what time it is. Do not forget to make sure to vote in this year's election and also for 2020's Celeb of the Year award. Currently, Dixie D'Amelio won for TikTok star, Zendaya won for favorite celebrity, and yesterday you voted for, drumroll, Brent and Lexi Rivera as your fave Awesomeness duo. Cast your vote today for your favorite YouTuber. The nominees are the adventurous Dolan twins, the hilarious David Dobrik, the beauty guru James Charles, the raw and unfiltered Emma Chamberlain, and beauty icon Nikki Tutorials. Am I in this too? Can I add myself as like another Kelsey McDonald? Get your votes in by heading over to the AwesomenessTV Daily Report channel community tab and cast your vote in our poll now. But now we want to know what you think. Do you ship Griffin with Kelly Osbourne? Again, a sentence I never thought I would say. Let us know in the comments below, and as always, don't forget to subscribe to the AwesomenessTV Daily Report channel and make sure to check us out at AwesomenessTV on Instagram for more. I'm Kelsey McDonald, and you were just as shocked as I was when I said Kelly Osbourne. When I saw the video, I literally had to watch it like 10 times because I was like, what? No. Really? My reactions. Did Dixie D'Amelio just confirm that Noah Beck wasn't her first choice for her music video? We'll tell you what she said and how Josh Richards and Bryce Hall reacted to the news that Noah and Dixie are official. I'm Kelsey McDonald, and you're watching The Daily Report. It happened. Stay tuned for a special announcement at the end of the Daily Report that you do not want to miss. Noah Beck and Dixie D'Amelio have been besties for a while now. The two started getting close over the summer and got even closer after Dixie broke up with Sway House member Griffin Johnson. They would go out to dinner together, go to the beach together, and even kiss each other on camera. We know that they've been quote-unquote hanging out for a couple of months now, but last week Noah finally confirmed that they are dating. And we can all finally breathe now because called it, knew it. In a video on AwesomenessTV's YouTube channel, Noah was asked who he was dating, and he responded immediately, telling fans it's Dixie. He added, quote, "Dixie is amazing. She's an awesome girl. It's been really fun, and I'm so excited for the future with her." And even though the plan, according to Noah, was to stay private, he seems really happy that the news is out there, telling the Hollywood Fix paparazzi that it, quote, "feels good to be public." Another reason it feels good, fans won't think Noah is being friend-zoned anymore. Noah spoke about how he was more out there in terms of showing affection, but Dixie still had her guard up because of Griffin, so he didn't want to rush anything. But to fans, that could have looked like he was getting friend-zoned. He told the paparazzi, quote, "People were like, damn, she doesn't like him, and I was at home just sitting there like, if only they knew." Honestly, if only we knew, and only if you guys just told us. But it doesn't matter now because after that clip confirming the relationship was released, the internet went wild for #Doa. In fact, TikTok's #1 shipper, Thomas Petru, decided to pull a little prank on Dixie in celebration of this fact by making a video covering Dixie's room in photos of a half-naked Noah. After the prank, the three went out for a bite to eat, where Dixie revealed that the two were not dating at the time the AwesomenessTV video was made, but they are now. And the Sway Boys just confirmed that. I feel like this timeline is so messy, but like we know what's gonna happen, but what happened in the backstory of everything that happened? Like, what were the things leading up to the relationship? Backstory? Whatever, you know what I'm saying. In the latest episode of Tea Talk on Josh Richards' channel, both Bryce Hall and Josh reviewed the clip posted, and Josh told fans, quote, "This interview was like a month and a half ago when Noah and Dixie were not even dating. And then they asked Noah, who are you dating? And he said Dixie in the interview, cause he was that confident he was gonna bag Dixie. That is baller. That is the hardest thing I've ever heard." Wow, so he definitely saw a future with her like he said, but wait a minute, a month and a half? That's late August. That's around the time that they filmed the Be Happy remix music video. It's all coming together. On August 29th, Dixie and Noah were caught getting close while out to dinner. They were just coming from the filming of Dixie's latest music video because she's still wearing the outfit that she wears in the remix video. And I guess after a day of kissing on camera, it's easy to slip back into that because at one point Dixie wraps her hand around Noah's neck and gets in real close, almost like they're about to kiss close, but then they start talking. It's real cozy, and now we're wondering if this day was the day that really solidified #Doa. We don't know if the interview happened before or after this day, but we do know that Noah was not the first choice for Dixie's music video, which means that this relationship almost didn't happen. This is like a roller coaster. I'm like going through loops here. Honestly, did not see that coming. Dixie and her sister Charlie launched the first episode of their new podcast, Two Chicks, last week, and in it, Charlie had asked why she chose Noah to kiss in the video. According to Dixie, they did give her a lot of options in terms of boys to kiss, but he was not the original option, nor was he even on the list of options. She explained, quote, "I'm a very awkward person and I had to do the scene up close and personal to a boy, and I picked him because I'm friends with him, and I just thought it would be easier than some random boy because I would definitely not be able to do that." I can only imagine. She went on to say that she was glad that she did choose him and, quote, "I would be so awkward talking to someone random. I'm even awkward around my friends sometimes, so it would be hard doing it with anyone else." Now, it is important to note that she did refer to him as her friend a few times, but that could be because they may have recorded this episode before #Doa went public last week. And while the two are happy being out in public, many wonder how Griffin Johnson, Dixie's ex, will react. People assume that Griffin and Noah are enemies now since Noah started dating Dixie. I mean, it's hard to ignore the fact that Griffin did make a diss track about Dixie and included references to Noah. But it turns out he's taking the news rather well. Noah confirmed with The Hollywood Fix that Griffin is being quote-unquote very mature about the whole situation and that there will be no more diss tracks. But now some fans seem to think that Griffin just shaded Dixie by calling her a dog. In a TikTok posted over the weekend, Griffin duetted a video with the two of them dancing and Noah holding Griffin's dog. He captioned the video, quote, "Noah, please don't steal my dog." Now, some people immediately jumped to the idea that Dixie is the dog in this scenario, commenting, quote, "He never stole Dixie, you never had her in the first place." And quote, "Isn't he the one that cheated on Miss Dixie D'Amelio?" But there's a good chance that he was just referring to his dog. And if anything, the TikTok does prove that the two are still hanging out together. Whew. And now for that special announcement. It's time to vote. Not only to vote in this year's election, but also we thought it would be so fun for you, yes, you, to vote for 2020's Celeb of the Year. For the first round, cast your vote on your favorite TikTok star. Woohoo! We have Addison Rae, who has her own makeup line, Dixie D'Amelio, who just released her first single, Noah Beck, who moved to LA to pursue TikTok and his career, Charli D'Amelio, who is coming out with her own book, or Griffin Johnson, who has signed a record deal already. This is going to be a tough one. Right after this, head on over to our community tab on the AwesomenessTV Daily Report channel to place your vote in our poll, and stay tuned to see who wins. It's going to be fun, guys. But now we want to know what you think. What is your favorite Noah and Dixie moment? Let us know down in the comments below, and as always, don't forget to subscribe to the AwesomenessTV Daily Report channel, and make sure to check us out at AwesomenessTV on Instagram for more. I'm Kelsey McDonald, and I need some water. That was a lot today. Guys, we got married. Exes Dixie D'Amelio and Griffin Johnson run into each other at a restaurant. We'll tell you what happened and what the two had to say about each other after being in the same vicinity. I'm Kelsey McDonald, and you're watching The Daily Report. You proud of me? I got it right this time. It's really hard when you change your name, Kyle. You know that awkward moment when you go out and you run into your ex? Well, that happened to Dixie D'Amelio recently when she happened to be at the same restaurant as Griffin Johnson, aka her ex. We all knew this was bound to happen because not only do they have mutual friends, but also all of these big TikTokers only seem to go to the same two restaurants in all of Los Angeles. I'm being honest. So it's like a pretty high percentage that this was going to happen at some point. Actually, I'm really surprised it hasn't happened before. If you don't recall, Dixie and Griffin started dating earlier this year. I know, earlier this year feels like 5 years ago, trust me. But they had started getting cozy at the beginning of the year and were outed as an official couple by Thomas Petru in June. And then Dramageddon happened in the TikTok community about a week later, where a certain Hype House member accused all of the Sway Boys of cheating, and Dixie came out and defended Griffin. Sadly, by the end of the month, the two had officially split up, and fans everywhere mourned #Grixie. 3 weeks after the two had split in the middle of August, Dixie had started hanging out with another Sway House member, Noah Beck, and sparks began to fly, guys. The two made it official earlier this month, and don't worry, Noah and Griffin are totally chill. The two are still friends, they are still making TikToks together, and nothing will break that bond, apparently. Griffin and Dixie, on the other hand, things got a little messy when Griffin started liking TikToks suggesting Dixie had cheated, which resulted in Dixie exposing him and sharing 48 screenshots showing Griffin talking to other girls, telling them he's single and asking for pics. And she did this all to a TikTok using the audio of the diss track that Griffin had written about Dixie, and also mentioning Noah. Can't forget about that. The Noah, but he spelled it N-O-A-H. The two had definitely stopped talking, and it's just kind of awkward and tense now. So cut to 3 nights ago, where Griffin and Dixie ended up at the same restaurant at the same time. Paparazzi stopped Griffin on the way out and asked if he got to talk to Dixie. He did not. When asked his reaction to seeing her, Griffin responded, quote, "I'm glad to see she's doing well." And Griffin's response to questions about their relationship post-breakup, quote, "We're chillin', bro." Although apparently they don't talk anymore, which isn't super surprising and also understandable. Guys, if you look at the paparazzi footage, they're literally sitting, how close? Like, from me to Kyle right now. They were really close. How did they not see each other?
Oh, they did.
Oh, they did. They did, for sure. Of course, paparazzi caught Dixie on her way out too, and she seemed less willing to talk about Griffin. When asked if they got a chance to chat or say hi to him, she said, quote, "No, I did not have a chance to." A paparazzi followed up asking if she wanted to say hi to him. She said, quote, "I don't care, I'm just trying to," and then kind of walked off and was kind of angry. Look, she's probably tired of talking about her ex. I'm sure they both are. If someone asked you questions about your ex on camera 3 times a week after a messy breakup, you'd be tired too. I could only imagine. So let's instead talk about the very cute moment that Noah left on Dixie's TikTok. Segue. I'm a segue queen, let's be honest. I love a good segue.
You wanna go on a Segway tour?
Segway tours by Kelsey and Kyle. In a video where Dixie revealed her new hairstyle, which appears to be lighter highlights on her black hair, Noah could not help but hype his girlfriend, writing, quote, "Sheesh, I'm lucky." While the two are out here staying super cute, it seems that the Demilio family as a whole got into a little bit of trouble recently. How can an entire family get into trouble, you ask? By cheating at a trivia contest. Did not see that one coming either. YouTuber Mr. Beast hosted a trivia competition called The Creator Games 2, which streamed a few days ago, and in the competition, Dixie and Charlie were listed as a team. Makes sense, but when they showed up to the games with their parents on the team, some people were a little upset. And while Dixie herself made it to the final round and won the $300,000 prize, which is intended to be a charitable donation to the Demilio fans, some point out that having their parents there in the first round created an unfair advantage because it essentially became 4 versus 2 or 4 versus 1. Some even pointed out that they could see Heidi and Mark using their phones at a certain point, and phones are definitely a no-no when it comes to trivia. Trust me, Kyle and I have plenty of trivia competitions under our belt, and phones, away, gone. Eventually, Charlie's TikTok comments were flooded with accusations, and that's when Mr. Beast stepped in to address the controversy, tweeting, quote, "I see some people mad that I let multiple people compete on a single team in the trivia tournament. Honestly, the tournament was just for fun and to bring the community together, and I'd appreciate if you were to get mad at anyone, get mad at me. It was my decision, LOL." We appreciate Mr. Beast for trying to take the heat on this one, but now we want to know what you think. Do you want to see Dixie and Griffin become friends again, or do you think it's time for everyone to just move on? Let us know down in the comments below, and as always, don't forget to subscribe to the AwesomenessTV Daily Report channel, and make sure to check us out at AwesomenessTV on Instagram for more. I'm Kelsey McDonald, and should we really do Segway tours? Segway tours on a Segway. Did Dixie D'Amelio and Noah Beck just say the L word? We'll tell you what's going on and why Dixie's new apartment is a little scary. I'm Kelsey McDonald, and you're watching the Daily Report. Did I just say scary really weird? Spooky. 'Tis the season. It's been 1 month since Noah asked Dixie to be his girlfriend on a beach in Malibu, and he told the story on Jeff's barbershop. It was actually impressive that he was able to get through the full story considering all of the distractions on the show. Sounds like the Daily Report. But he did tell a sweet story about taking her to a lifeguard tower on a beach in Malibu, decorating it and asking her out. That happened on September 25th. We know this because Noah posted an Insta story yesterday of the two, writing in the caption, quote, "Happy 1 month, bub, I love you," at Dixie D'Amelio, #Doa. And hold up, they're already dropping the L word, love? Wow. I'm here for it. This may be surprising to some, but what's more surprising is that he's been saying it for weeks now. Noah dropped his first YouTube video yesterday called "The New Truth About Me," and in the video he takes a lie detector test with Jason Nash. Now, I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, wait, another one? Back at the beginning of this month, Bryce Hall and other Sway Boys took a lie detector test with Jason, and yes, the video that Noah released was filmed at the same time. But it seems he held on to the footage for a few weeks, and now we know why. During the lie detector test, he answered questions about if he would join the Hype House. The answer was only if Sway kicked him out, and if he got a scholarship to Yale. The answer being yes. He even said yes when asked if he thought James Charles was sexy. But then they got to Dixie questions, which honestly is a little awkward if you think about the fact that Griffin was in the room, aka Dixie's ex. But let's forget about that for a second, because when asked if Noah would marry Dixie, he said yes, and it was confirmed by the test. He also said that if he wasn't dating Dixie, he would consider dating a fan. But that doesn't give anyone the right to try to break them up. Just chill. Hold on. I love #Doa too much, Kyle. You should be happy I didn't say me. I'm the fan. Later in the test, it was also confirmed that Noah is a simp for Dixie, which is not surprising at all. He's also confirmed that he spent the night at Dixie's house, which is also not surprising. This was clearly a question asked by Noah's dad, because Bryce immediately said, quote, "What night doesn't he spend at Dixie's house?" But when he finally got his sister Haley on the phone, she asked, quote, "Have you already told Dixie you love her?" And Noah said yes. This was filmed at the beginning of October, so maybe a week after the two made it official, and Noah is already dropping that L? Love? Really? I mean, you can just tell. Doa? For life. After he revealed this info, the Sway Boys were stunned into silence, which was quickly broken by Noah's sister saying, quote, "You're a little Wow, so Noah is already in it to win it. But where does Dixie stand on the love part of their relationship? Well, yesterday we got a new episode of the Dixie D'Amelio show, and this time with guest Jaden Hossler. After Jaden revealed who his favorite Sway Boy was, the answer being that it rotated, he also revealed that his least favorite is Bryce because he keeps messing up. But he loves Bryce and their family, which is why he can say that. Once the tables were turned and it was time for Jaden to ask Dixie questions, he said, quote, "Now on to who she loves. Noah. Is that something that we can say, that you love Noah?" And Dixie gave a simple, quote, "Yes." Jaden quickly said, quote, "Wait, actually, are you for real?" And Dixie gave an embarrassed, quote, "Yeah." You heard it here first, folks. Well, not really here first, but you know what I mean. Did #Doa coordinate their confessions of love to drop on the same day, which also happens to be their 1-month anniversary? The organization is incredible if this is true. But back to the Dixie D'Amelio show, when Jaden gushed about how nice Noah is, asking if he was that nice all the time to her. Dixie said, quote, "Yes, he's always that nice, and it's so annoying." The two then agreed that Noah is just too perfect. Now, if they're already saying "I love you," how long before Dixie and Noah move in together? Whoa. I'm moving way ahead of myself. I mean, Dixie did just move into her own apartment where she lives alone. And she even admitted that living alone can be a little scary. She spoke about her new apartment on her podcast, telling her sister Charlie, quote, "Living alone is really fun, but at the same time, it's scary because it gets so quiet. I have no one to talk to, but also I like that. I don't know how I feel about it. I think also once I get all my stuff together, I'm just very anxious being home because my place is a mess because I don't have anywhere to put anything. But once I get that figured out, it's gonna be a lot easier, I think." But also, new boyfriend, new apartment, new hair. Who is this new Dixie D'Amelio? Like, we like her. I'm here for it. And guys, it is time, a spooky time, because AwesomenessTV is celebrating Halloween. Go check out our social channels to pick all your favorite themes Halloween related. Today's theme is Halloween playlist, so go make sure to cast your vote. I'll be playing all of the Halloween songs today to get into the spirit and make Kyle dance with me, so get ready. And now we want to know what you think. What's your favorite #Doa moment? Let us know in the comments below, and as always, don't forget to subscribe to the AwesomenessTV Daily Report channel, and make sure to check us out at AwesomenessTV on Instagram for more. I'm Kelsey McDonald, and Kyle, okay, dance off. Halloween themed thriller. Starting off with that, ready? That was not good. Dixie D'Amelio and Noah Beck were caught kissing again. We'll tell you what happened and why fans think that Dixie is featured on a new Liam Payne song. I'm Kelsey McDonald, and you're watching The Daily Report with my co-host, Ocean. Okay, sleepy boy. Dixie D'Amelio and Noah Beck have a history of kissing on camera. The two first started hanging out more than usual in August. Once dating rumors started up, they really took off when the two were seen kissing in Dixie's music video for the remix of her song Be Happy back in September. In the video, we see Noah and Dixie laying on each other on a beach that was later green screened in, having a good time, and then came the makeout scene. Sound the alarms, people. But apparently Noah wasn't the first choice for this scene. What? You're getting me, right? Did you not like that, Ocean? Yeah, he didn't like hearing that Noah wasn't the first choice. Dixie revealed during an episode of a podcast with her sister Charlie that the casting director gave her a lot of options and Noah wasn't even on the list. She explained, quote, "Okay, well, I'm a very awkward person and I had to do this scene, like up close and personal to a boy. I picked him because I'm friends with him and I just thought it would be easier than some random boy because I definitely would not be able to do that." It was later revealed that that wasn't the first kiss that she and Noah shared, and it would not be the last. #Doa. The same week the music video was released, Noah took Dixie to a beach in Malibu where he decorated a lifeguard tower and asked Dixie to be his girlfriend. So romantic. Don't give me the eyes, Kyle. I didn't say you should do that for me.
We're already married.
I know. She said yes, and the two were officially dating, a fact that the rest of the world did not find out about until 2 weeks later when a video was released on AwesomenessTV's YouTube channel of Noah admitting that he was dating Dixie. We later found out that he wasn't actually dating her at the time he filmed the video. Noah just manifested it, I guess, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm not mad about it. The two celebrated their 1-month anniversary this past weekend, and now we get to see them kiss again. It's like the holidays came early, guys. But they kissed in another music video. Apparently, Dixie and Noah will just find new music videos to kiss in every month. This time, it's in a video for Jamie Lynn Spears' song called Follow Me that's also acting as a Zoe 101 reunion. totally here for this. Zoe 101 was my childhood. Now, were Noah and Dixie in Zoe 101? No, but neither was JoJo Siwa or Lauren Gray, but they also made appearances in the video along with many others. The video starts out as a casting session for the new Zoe, and Jamie Lynn walks around the set as we catch glimpses of what former castmates looked like then and now. We also see Dixie, who was dressed up like the character Quinn on the show, and Noah, who was dressed like Logan. The two are delivered a huge tray of sushi, and when they try to eat it, it ends up being fake and they throw it off camera. At the end of the video, Dixie and Noah recreated that famous kiss from the show between Quinn and Logan in front of a beach backdrop. For a second, I definitely thought that they took footage from Dixie's video because it had a similar backdrop, but no, this is a brand new lip-smacking footage. And for any Zoe 101 fans who were looking forward to a reboot of the show this year, aka me, have no fear. Jamie Lynn told Ryan Seacrest, quote, "2020 was a crazy year. We've been focusing on the reboot and giving it to the fans at the beginning of the year. Then with everything that happened, we were like, well, let's figure out a way that we can safely give them something. We figured, why don't we give them a song? Give them something to finish 2020 out on a better note and to look forward to the reboot in 2021. So there's gonna be more Zoe 101? Zoe 101 in 2021. That's what the show should be called. I'm so excited. And if appearing in a Jamie Lynn Spears video wasn't cool enough, now it seems that Dixie may be featured on a Liam Payne song. Worlds colliding, guys. At least that's what some fans believe is about to happen. Yesterday, Liam tweeted that he would be releasing a new song called Naughty List this Friday, and while he does not mention Dixie at all, some fans pointed out that when you search the song and Liam's name on Apple Music, both Liam and Dixie pop up as artists. Even in the clip that Liam posted of the song on his TikTok, you can hear a woman's voice. So, is that Dixie? We don't know for sure, but we definitely hope we get to hear Dixie on his new song. And guys, it's time, a spooky time, because AwesomenessTV is celebrating Halloween. Go check out our social channels to pick all of your favorite things Halloween related. Today's theme is villains and characters, so go make sure to cast your vote. I'm going for, the villain of like Voldemort or Draco Malfoy because, as you can tell, I'm a huge Harry Potter fan. Harry Potter Marathon! Get in the spooky spirit! And now we want to know what you think. Are you looking forward to hearing Dixie feature on more songs? Who would you want to see her collab with? Ooh, let us know down in the comments below. And as always, don't forget to subscribe to the AwesomenessTV Daily Report channel and make sure to check us out at AwesomenessTV on Instagram for more. I'm Kelsey McDonald and oh my god, I love Zoe 101 and I love the song. Follow Me. It was such a jam. No, you see me standing here. Do I look good, my dear? Do I look good today? I love Zoe 101. I wanted to be Zoe 101. Kyle, you hate me right now. Dixie D'Amelio breaks up with Noah Beck in Bryce Hall's new vlog. We'll tell you why she sent that tweet, what happened in the video, and why Addison refused to kiss Bryce. I'm Kelsey McDonald, and you're watching The Daily Report. Get ready for the piping tea. A couple of days ago, Dixie D'Amelio freaked out fans when she sent a tweet insinuating that she had split up with Noah Beck and that #Doa was no more. Literally freaking us all out for a solid 15 minutes. The two have been officially dating for over a month now, and we know this because they just celebrated their 1-month anniversary on October 25th. In September, Noah had taken Dixie to a beach in Malibu where he popped the question about being official, not the other question. And ever since then, the two have been totally smitten with each other and kissing in more than one music video. Not one, but two. And we'll take it. Things come in threes, so maybe there's gonna be a third one coming out soon. Just gonna put that out there. So when fans saw Dixie's tweet that said, quote, "I'm single, LOL," with a smiley face on their timeline, they were both panicked and confused. 20 minutes later, we got our answer when Dixie quote tweeted the tweet with a photo of Noah and Bryce writing, quote, "Check out Bryce Hall's video on Wednesday." Even when a fan asked if the two had broken up, Dixie replied, quote, "No, never." Well, it's now Thursday, and as Bryce's video premiered yesterday, now we know what happened. Thank goodness. In a video called Spin the Bottle, where they play Spin the Bottle, well, kind of, we know that the group played with dares instead of kisses. And when it landed on Dixie, her dare was to tweet that she was single. Our answers, guys. Questions have been answered. When she saw the dare, Dixie was willing to take one for the team, telling Addison, quote, "Honestly, I would take that from you guys because I think people would just like," and Addison finished her sentence saying, quote, "be so mad at us." I mean, she's right. Hashtag Bradison have split twice this year. One of them tweeting, "I'm single, LOL," would cause quite an uproar. Once the tweet was sent, Noah could be seen on a dating app now that he was also single. But it was truly all jokes during the vid, and honestly, it all makes sense now. I mean, Dixie just recently tweeted, quote, "Ooh, I'm so in love." So yeah, it'll be a minute before we hear any breakup news about hashtag Doa. If we ever even get any, because, you know, Dixie did just say that they will never break up. Never. But that's not the only thing that happened in the video. We also got to see Bryce and Noah kiss, and then Addison and Bryce kiss. So I guess it kind of was spin the bottle. Although Addison definitely pulled away at first, not because she didn't want to kiss Bryce, but because Bryce had just kissed Noah, and according to Addison, quote, "I can't cheat and do that to Dixie." Addison clarified her position later on Twitter, writing, quote, "I would rather have a double chin on camera than kiss Bryce immediately after he kissed Noah, so that Dixie wouldn't be sad. Dixon forever." Dixon? Why can't I get the ship name right? Dixie retweeted the tweet and Bryce responded with a quote-unquote wow. The final dare was for Bryce to make out with Addison, and in the true clickbait fashion, well, their words, not ours, he grabbed her face to bring her in for a kiss, and the video, of course, ended. Classic Bryce. That's not the first time Bryce has done that on his channel, and it probably won't be the last. But when they're not kissing on video, they're still dodging questions about their kiss on Halloween night. After dressing up in a couple's costume on Saturday night, the two were caught kissing while waiting for their cars. Paparazzi have already approached Addison about it, to which she responded, quote, "What kiss?" before ducking into a building. The following day, she was asked about their quote-unquote makeout session, and she responded with, quote, "Is that what that was? Making out?" Addison's so sly. Yesterday, while going out to lunch, both Bryce and Addison were asked once again about the kiss, and they completely ignored the question, making their way into the restaurant. In fact, Bryce seemed a little annoyed that the paparazzi kept driving around and following them, and who can blame him? While getting out of the car, he said to the many people standing there with cameras, quote, "You guys are still driving to us?" Either way, the two seemed to enjoy their lunch date, and, you know, we got some more Bradison moments to add to the collection. The two have yet to confirm that they are dating, but based on the multiple kisses, the appearances in vlogs and TikToks, and the many meals together, I think it's safe to assume that hashtag Bradison is back on. And all the multiple pictures as well. We can't forget about those Instagram pictures. I'm just gonna have to sit and wait for an actual confirmation, but I'll take all those things for now as confirmation. But now we want to know what you think. Do you want to see more videos with Dixie, Noah, Bryce, and Addison? Let us know down in the comments below. And as always, don't forget to subscribe to the AwesomenessTV Daily Report channel. And make sure to check us out at AwesomenessTV on Instagram for more. I'm Kelsey McDonald. And seriously though, where's this confirmation at? I feel like they're just going to keep us hanging for quite a while. Ooh, maybe for the holidays, they're going to do something. Maybe like a holiday calendar together. Oh, that'd be so cute. One can dream. Did Dixie D'Amelio and Noah Beck just break up? We'll tell you what's going on and what Dixie and Addison Rae have to say about Ariana Grande shading TikTokers. I'm Kelsey McDonald and you're watching The Daily Report. Guys, if you haven't voted yet, there's still time. Today's the last day to vote, so go make sure to do so. Also, I'm so on theme today, right, Kyle? Hello. Dixie D'Amelio and Noah Beck just celebrated their 1-month anniversary a couple of weeks ago. Fans had been hoping that the two would make their relationship official ever since the two started hanging out back in August. Despite the constant claims by the stars themselves that they were just friends, fans were looking for any and all reasons to ship hashtag Doa. Finally, in Dixie's music video for the remix of her song Be Happy, they got it. And we ran with it. Dixie and Noah, despite being quote-unquote besties, had a little makeout scene in the music video, and fans knew it was totally on. Noah even gave it away when he made a guest appearance on the Dixie D'Amelio show and revealed that the two had more than one practice kiss for the scene and kissed a few times after the music video as well. Hint, hint, nudge, nudge. We know that Noah was not the first choice or even on the list of choices for that part in the video, and that Dixie chose him because he was a friend. Well, I should say, quote-unquote friend. But But also, how is he still not on the list? I still don't have my answer to that question. But the two finally shed the friend label on September 25th when Noah took Dixie to a lifeguard tower in Malibu where he asked her to be his girlfriend. She said yes, obviously, and then 2 weeks later, the rest of us found out that they were dating. Literally on AwesomenessTV's YouTube channel, in the most searched video with Noah Beck. Breaking news. Well, was breaking news. Ever since then, they've been the adorable #Doa we all love and recently even kissed in another music video starring the cast of Zoey 101. And while it seems like the two are totally into it, now fans think that they may have broken up. Sound the alarms, get ready, because here comes the tea. I mean, they think that because yesterday Dixie tweeted, quote, "I'm single, LOL," with a smiley face. Dixie, what are you doing to me right now? You literally gave me a heart attack yesterday. Like, what? Fans were understandably freaked out because it was going so well. What could have happened to split this couple up? As if that wasn't confusing enough, Dixie tweeted 20 minutes later, quote, "Check out at Bryce Hall's video on Wednesday, LMAO." Okay. Whew. It seems that the tweet was just a joke, and if it's going to be a part of a video, I'm betting something happened where Dixie allowed Bryce to send that tweet as a part of the video. Or like something went down in the video and she was just like, "Noah, no." Guess we'll have to find out tomorrow. Even when a fan tried to confirm the first tweet, writing, quote, "Wait, did you and Noah actually break up?" Dixie replied, quote, "No, never." Wow, never is quite the commitment. It seems like these two are in it for the long haul, no matter how many breakup pranks they play on their fans. But at this point, we should definitely get used to them joking around because over the weekend, when stopped by the paparazzi, they told the Hollywood Fix that they've only ever kissed twice, in Dixie's music video and the Zoey 101 music video. Dixie corrected Noah saying, quote, "No, we practiced. You said we practiced, and that was it." They then proceeded to laugh at their joke, and then it got weird because the paparazzi started asking them to kiss for the camera. Yeah. Either way, we love a couple who can make each other laugh. Kyle, it's like us. Laugh. Ha 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 ha. And as Dixie has her love life under control, she's also killing it with her music career as she just recently released a new song with Liam Payne called Naughty List. And with a collab like that, one has to wonder if we'll be seeing Dixie make more music with even bigger stars. Maybe even someone like Ariana Grande. Ooh, that would be amazing. Last weekend, while talking to the paparazzi, Dixie was gushing about the pop star and even talked about how excited she was for her new album that dropped that night. But who knows if we'll actually see a collab in the future because Ariana just threw some major shade at TikTokers like Dixie. The same day that Dixie gushed about Ariana and that her album dropped, Ariana did an interview with Zach Zane where she spoke about how rough this year has been. Not only because she wasn't able to go to Hollywood Horror Nights at Universal Studios, but also because of the pandemic. She told Zach, quote, "Couldn't we have just stayed at home for a few more weeks like all the other countries that were fine and are better than we are? Did we really need to go to Saddle Ranch that badly that we couldn't have waited for the deathly pandemic to pass?" Ariana said it! This is definite shade to a bunch of TikTokers who are caught by the paparazzi at that restaurant almost nightly in the middle of a public health crisis. When asked about those comments a day later, Dixie responded that she wasn't really sure what to say about it, but then quickly stated that Ariana was right and that she's, quote, "a queen." Addison Rae also called the criticism quote-unquote fair and stated that she hasn't been to the restaurant much since she's been prepping for her role in the reboot of She's All That. But, you know, she did say that on Halloween and then was seen at Saddle Ranch that night, so whoop. Now we want to know what you think. Is Ariana right to criticize the TikTokers for constantly going out? Do you think that will stop any of them from going to the two restaurants they frequent all the time? Let us know down in the comments below. And as always, don't forget to subscribe to the AwesomenessTV Daily Report channel. And make sure to check us out at AwesomenessTV on Instagram for more. I'm Kelsey McDonald, and I also need to know if you guys were as freaked out as me when the whole breakup tweet happened, because those 5 minutes of my life, like, I freaked out. Kyle can attest. Dixie D'Amelio and Noah Beck swap phones to see if they trust each other. We'll tell you what happened and what the couples challenges on TikTok says about #Doa. I'm Kelsey McDonald, and you're watching The Daily Report. Ooh, a TikTok couples challenge test thing. We should do that. No? Cool. Tight. It's been a while since we've caught up with Dixie D'Amelio and Noah Beck. The two are all well into their second month of officially dating, and they're about 2 weeks away from their 2-month anniversary. They started hanging out more frequently back in August, a couple of weeks after Dixie split with Griffin Johnson, and fans started shipping pretty immediately. I mean, who didn't? Despite the numerous times they were caught getting really cozy with each other, they always just told people they were quote-unquote besties. Literally every word under the sun that wasn't couple, dating, boyfriend, girlfriend, just friends. Even after kissing in Dixie's music video for her remix of her song Be Happy, they were quote-unquote just friends. Well, until the end of September when Noah took Dixie to a beach in Malibu where he asked her to be his girlfriend. Not long after, the rest of the world found out that the two were dating, and everyone, Dixie, Noah, and the fans, have been enjoying this honeymoon period. And I'm meaning everybody because they're just too cute. Since then, the two have stayed low-key, staying out of drama, and just living their best couple lives. Although a little drama was stirred last week when Dixie tweeted that she was single, but we later found out that it was a part of Bryce Hall's vlog, where they, along with Bryce and Addison, played Spin the Bottle. But not a normal spin the bottle with kissing, but one with dares. In the video, we learned that the tweet was just a dare and not real at all. Thank God, because Dixie gave me a heart attack for 15 minutes. And we also got to see Bryce and Noah kiss. Something I didn't think we were gonna see, but we got it, so. But besides that, no drama for #Doa. And believe me, people have tried to stir it up. When out getting coffee over the weekend, the two were stopped by paparazzi who wanted to try the loyalty test on them. They played along and agreed to switch phones. Like, very quickly agreed. Like, no hesitation agreed. Without thinking, they gave each other their phones. That's couple goals right there, because they trust each other. And you know there's trust there because they both know each other's passcodes to unlock their phones. Kyle, do I know your passcode? Why do we even have passcodes?
So no one else can do it.
Oh, true. As they scrolled through messages, Dixie jokingly called out Noah for texting his mom. Oh, mama's boy, so cute. But ultimately she said, quote, yeah, I don't have much on my phone and I don't really care. Noah quickly followed it up stating, quote, yeah, no, we trust each other. Nice try, paparazzi. The two went on their way to get breakfast. Well, it depends on your definition of breakfast because Noah posted a TikTok of their meals and captioned it, quote, are we not gonna address the fact that at Dixie D'Amelio got chili fries at 10 a.m.? Hey, you know what? Breakfast is a social construct. Food is food, Noah, come on. Although, chili fries that early? I can't lie, yeah, I would do it. What?
All of those things are in breakfast.
Chili is in breakfast?
Well, meat and sauce and cheese and potatoes.
It's just in a different form.
Yeah.
So you'd still eat it.
What
Yeah,
about
you'd eat anything. That could be why Noah was later seen giving Dixie a piggyback ride home. Maybe, you know, she couldn't move after that meal. And if that wasn't enough #Doa cuteness for you, Noah posted an Instagram post later that day captioned, quote, my best friend, my other half. And yes, you guessed it, it was photos of Dixie. He shared a cute photo of his arm around her while walking, some fun photos of the two shaking hands in front of a best friend sign, and finally a photo of Dixie with their full-size golden retriever on her lap. Ocean, that's your cue. Ocean, come here. Oh man. Dixie also commented on this post writing, quote, my heart OMFG. It all got even cuter when Noah decided to make some couples challenges on TikTok. We definitely got to know more about the two as a couple because they posted not 1, not 2, not 3, but 4 of these challenges. Well, 4 that they've released so far because in the first one Noah posted, he wrote, quote, we made a lot of these tonight, so be ready. In that particular video, it was called Put a Finger Down, Do You Love Him Edition, where Dixie admitted that she smiles when she thinks about him, she talks to her friends about him, and she feels butterflies when she's around him. However, Dixie also admitted that she does not think about him right before falling asleep or when waking up, and she doesn't obsessively look over his text. Although there was no audio, we can clearly see Noah say, quote unquote, I do. In another video of these challenges, we learned that Dixie initiated the first kiss, that Noah is more romantic, more patient, and said, I love you first. But I feel like we all kind of probably knew that already, right? In a third challenge made, we learned that Noah was interested first, Dixie is more needy and that they both believe that they wear the pants in the relationship. It seems that Noah has conceded on this point because in the most recent video posted, they both agreed that Dixie wears the pants in the relationship. It was also revealed that Dixie did make the first move even though Noah was interested first, and they both believe that each other is the better kisser. Huh. So cute. We also learned that Noah wants to get married first, wants more kids, gives better gifts, and texts first in the morning. We can't wait to see if they post more of these challenges so we can learn more about our fave couple. But for now, we want to know what you think. What's your favorite fact that you learned from these couples challenge videos about #Doa? Let us know in the comments below. And as always, don't forget to subscribe to the AwesomenessTV Daily Report channel. We are almost at 100K subscribers, so go make sure if you haven't yet, hit that subscribe button. And make sure to follow us at AwesomenessTV on Instagram for more. I'm Kelsey McDonald, and Ocean, what is up with you missing your cues today? He's too busy with that bone. Never wants to be on camera. Devo. Are Dixie D'Amelio and Noah Beck faking their relationship? We'll tell you what they said, how they responded, and why Dixie wasn't happy about how their relationship went public. I'm Kelsey McDonald, and you're watching the Daily Report. Woohoo! There is a lot of Doa info for today, so get ready. Dixie D'Amelio and Noah Beck are coming up on their 2-month anniversary next week, and the two are going strong. The couple, who started hanging out mid-August, claimed to be just friends for about a month and a half, despite being seen kissing in Dixie's music video and getting cozy at outdoor restaurants. Eventually, at the end of September, Noah took Dixie to a beach in Malibu to make it official, and about a week later, the rest of the world found out. Oh, we found out. Boy, did we find out. But apparently, Dixie is not super happy with how the news was made public. You see, Noah did a video for AwesomenessTV, self-plug, where he was asked who he was dating, and he said Dixie. Clear as day Dixie, like, didn't hesitate saying Dixie. What we later found out from Josh Richards' Tea Talk is that when Noah had filmed that video, the two were not dating at that point. But Noah was so confident that they would be that he said that they were. Bold move, Noah. Bold move, but hey, it looks like it worked out, right? Look at them now. However, once the video was released in early October, it kind of took that power away from Dixie. She spoke about it on her podcast, telling her sister Charlie, quote, "I was happy and mad at the same time. I was mad that I didn't get to make the decision because I like being in charge and making all of my own decisions. But it was also kind of cute because I know he really cares about me and it was nice and I'm happy with it." The two went on to lament how letting fans into your relationship can be messy. Dixie said, quote, "That can actually mess up the relationship, and I just didn't want that because I've been in an internet relationship, and having everything public and everyone's eyes on you just makes things so much harder." Ugh, Kyle, could you imagine all of the press and paparazzi around our relationship? They wouldn't get really anything from us. We're pretty boring. All we do is watch The Office. Of course, Dixie is speaking about her relationship with Griffin Johnson, one which ended pretty amicably and then turned into a mess after cheating accusations came out and he released a diss track. Even before #Doa was public, fans were making comments that were upsetting to Dixie. She spoke about a comment that someone wrote that said, quote, "Dixie doesn't show him this much attention." But according to Dixie, she wasn't ready to show him that much attention. She explained, quote, "It kind of took me a minute to get into online relationship mode, and I'm ready to show how I feel about someone." And I mean, who can blame her? All of the drama that comes with having a public relationship, like when people call you out for, quote, "wanting to be seen," or when people accuse you of having a fake relationship. Yeah, that happened too. It's like a whole nother Addison and Bryce situation on her hands. Podcaster Alex Cooper was a guest on Josh Richards' BFF's podcast, and she called Dixie and Noah's relationship fake. Well, what she actually said was, quote, "Noah Beck, I just can't because of the information I'm hearing about him and his girlfriend. I just don't like when people fake relationships for the internet. That pisses me the off." She went there. The fact that they were faking their relationship was news to Noah and Dixie, as Dixie posted a TikTok reacting to that moment. In the video, both Noah and Dixie are in bed together, Noah with an under-eye mask on, and they just look completely confused as she makes these claims. What would you call that? A clapback, but a TikTok clapback. A tick back? Talk back. Talking back, but T-O-K. Wow, guys, wow. Kyle and I. Guess the paparazzi do have stuff to film for us. And while Alex has yet to provide any proof for this nonsense, influencers are coming out to defend #Doa, like their friend James Charles. James stepped in to comment on this claim, writing, quote, "Out of all the relationships that could be fake for clout, Noah and Dixie is not it, LOL." Dixie even took the time to like comments on the issue, like one where a fan wrote, quote, "Not gonna lie, I thought it was sweet of Josh to stand up for Noah and Dixie because he said that their relationship isn't fake, and she changed the topic immediately." One fan also wrote, quote, "We all watched her act in the hospital show. She isn't the greatest actress, LOL." And Dixie commented on this one and wrote, quote, "Period. We stan a self-aware queen." Seriously, that was hilarious. The BFFs podcast account even tried to cash in on the drama they created by also writing on Dixie's TikTok, quote, "Sounds like you guys should come on the pod and discuss." Thankfully, Dixie knows better and probably understands that she doesn't have to defend her relationship with Noah, so she wrote back a simple quote, "No thanks." Dixie with the talkbacks. But honestly, Dixie probably doesn't even have time to go on a podcast because she's too busy making music videos with Wiz Khalifa. This girl is rising to stardom. Jealous? That's right, the music video that Noah was talking about last week, the one where he wasn't allowed to say who the special guest was, it was Wiz Khalifa. Noah also makes an appearance in the video as well. And from the BTS footage shot by the Hollywood Fix paparazzi, it looks like it takes place in a diner. We don't know yet what the song is or what it's about, but we cannot wait to see it. Whew, it's gonna be a good one. And now we wanna know what you think. Do you think that Noah and Dixie could possibly be faking their relationship? Let us know down in the comments below. And as always, don't forget to subscribe to the AwesomenessTV Daily Report channel. We are almost at 100K subscribers, so go make sure to hit that subscribe button if you haven't yet already. And make sure to follow us at AwesomenessTV on Instagram for more Almost Messed Up. I'm Kelsey McDonald, and a talk back. T-O-K, clap talk, so many things. We're good at this. Griffin Johnson reveals that Dixie D'Amelio and Noah Beck may have had a thing going on before they broke up. We'll tell you what he said and why there was weird tension in the Sway house. I'm Kelsey McDonald, and you're watching The Daily Report. Ooh, just when you thought it was, oh, that's literally the next line. I'm ahead of myself. Just when you think the Griffin Johnson and Dixie D'Amelio saga is over, someone spills the tea and we're back in it. If you don't recall, Griffin and Dixie dated earlier this year and they were a fave couple for a very long time. #Grixie gave us cute TikToks together, a steamy on-screen kiss in Attaway General, and that time Griffin helped take care of Dixie after getting her wisdom teeth out. #goals. Things appeared to be going well for this couple until drama struck in early July. The TikTok Dramageddon, labeled this way since YouTube has already like 3 of these, consisted of a certain member of the Hype House accusing everyone in the Sway house of cheating. Dixie clapped back at this and ignored the claims, choosing rather to stand in both Charlie and Griffin's corner. But unfortunately, by the end of the month, the two had split up. It was an amicable split at first until the cheating allegations came to light. Griffin started liking TikToks that were insinuating that Dixie cheated, and that's when she mentioned the many screenshots she has of Griffin messaging other girls. Griffin later released a diss track called Convenient, where he sang, quote, "She said I cheated and that's just up, but you believed it, ain't that convenient." Ooh. And then after that dropped, Dixie made a whole TikTok using the song, posting the screenshots of Griffin messaging girls. It's like just when you think it's over, it's not. And then you think it is again, and it's not. And then it's just back and forth. It's like ping pong. It got real messy, real quick, and while this drama was going on, Dixie was getting closer with another Sway House member, Noah Beck. I mean, you all probably could have guessed that though, right? We say closer because apparently they were already pretty close. In an interview on Josh Richards' BFFs podcast, Griffin revealed that he believes something may have been going on there. What? Bringing back all the old drama. He mentioned that there was a lot of, quote, weird going on between Noah and Dixie the entire time they were dating. He told Josh, quote, "I'm not saying this because I'm mad or I'm trying to throw them under the bus. It's been months now. This is over with. I don't care and neither do they. They've moved on. But since you asked me, it was weird, dude. He went on to describe the quote-unquote best friends group they were a part of who would take trips to Malibu together, which, if you recall, is where Noah took Dixie to ask her to be official 2 months after she split from Griffin because Malibu was such a special spot for them. Griffin added, quote, "It was weird stuff like I thought about it and was like, this is weird, but I'm not a weird boyfriend. I'm not gonna be like, no, you can't go." Griffin also mentioned how weird it was in the beginning when Noah started hanging out with Dixie. The two had always told paparazzi that they were cool with each other and that there was no beef at all. Even when Griffin name-dropped Noah in the diss track, Noah thought it was funny, and the two continued to work out and make TikToks together. Literally like nothing was wrong. But apparently it wasn't always like that, and at one point, Griffin was pissed. He admitted that he wasn't necessarily pissed that Noah was dating Dixie, but that he never told him. He explained, quote, "I knew and I was waiting for him to say something and he never did." This created a quote-unquote weird tension in the house, but now it seems everything is cool and back to normal, even though Griffin is still being labeled a cheater on a daily basis. But he explained those screenshots as well. Griffin's spilling all the tea today. Wow. He did confess to Snapchatting girls, but according to Griffin, he and Dixie were on a break at the time. He said, quote, "It was like a 4 or 5 day period we had broken up, and I'm not going to lie, dude. I was just kind of sad. It wasn't me sliding into girls' DMs, it was me answering DMs because I knew it was girls that wanted to talk to me." And apparently not all of the screenshots we've seen are real. Griffin admitted that about half of them were fake, but also half of them were real. But you know what? He owned up to it, and now that Griffin has taken this moment to try to clear his name, he seems much happier. Before the podcast was released, he tweeted, quote, "Before this BFFs podcast comes out, I would just like to say that I have nothing but love for everyone." And then after it was released, he tweeted, quote, "So much love, I feel like myself again, I feel free, love y'all." And quote, "My mental health is so much better." I believe this is what the experts call closure. I feel like I'm like Rachel Green right there when she says that. And that is what you call closure. Friends reference. We don't know if Dixie or Noah will respond to any of the allegations or if they need to, but we want to know what you think. Do you believe Griffin? Let us know in the comments below. And as always, don't forget to subscribe to the AwesomenessTV Daily Report channel. We are almost at 100K subscribers, so if you haven't yet, go make sure to hit that subscribe button and make sure to follow us at AwesomenessTV on Instagram for more. I'm Kelsey McDonald, and that was a lot. That was a lot. Griffin coming out strong. Wow. Charli D'Amelio claps back at her haters. We'll tell you what she said and why the Demilios are facing backlash after how they treated a chef in their latest video. I'm Kelsey McDonald, and you're watching The Daily Report with the cutest pup of all time, Ocean Potion. I'm sorry I woke him. Oh, so cute. The Daily Report mascot. It's fine. Charli D'Amelio is the biggest TikToker on the planet. It's been a year since she has blown up, and as of right now, she's at 99 million followers on the app. This means that she has had to deal with her fair share of criticism because people will often try to tear down others. Charli has spoken out about her haters in the past multiple times and even did an Instagram Live last month where she addressed the people who say things like, quote, "You looked better a year ago." When trying to figure out what had changed about her within that year, she wondered if it was that she had recently dyed her hair and went on to say, quote, "That's really the only thing that has changed about me, except for the fact that I'm a lot more confident, which took me a while. So I'm not going to just let people say that about me. I stayed quiet about a lot of things, and honestly, it's extremely frustrating being a teenager and just having to let millions and millions of people get to talk about the way I look." Charli speaking her truth. Love to see it. Now, Charli is taking this conversation to her podcast, the podcast that she and her sister Dixie host together. In the episode, Charli talks about the people who tell her that she, quote, "used to look prettier," which, wow, what a terrible thing to say to someone. Like, seriously, guys, come on. But Dixie, being Dixie, told it like it is and did mention that she looks very different now compared to the beginning of quarantine back in March. She added, quote, "Not in a bad way. You look good now. You have eyelashes and you were really tan." Charli then explained, quote, "I hate how I look now because now I want to look how I did then. But then when I looked like that, I didn't like it. So what do you want me to do? Just be sad?" No, Charli, we don't want you to be sad. We want you to be happy. The Charli that we all know and love. Dixie then brought up that Charlie did get a haircut back in February and wondered how a 4-inch haircut changed her so much, to which Charlie replied, quote, "Because it gave me confidence and they liked when I was fragile. It's true. They are scared by a confident woman." And while Charlie won't be making any apology videos for her appearance or confidence anytime soon, the Demilios posted the first episode of Dinner with the Demilios 2 days ago with special guest James Charles. And believe it or not, James was not the most controversial thing in this video. It all started when Chef Aaron May, a professional chef who is friends with Guy Fieri and pops up on his shows all the time, was describing the dinner menu to the family. Charlie was apparently not pleased with these options because she proceeded to make faces as he listed items. When dinner was served, a paella, it was Dixie's turn to overreact. After figuring out that one of the items on her plate was a snail, she began to gag and make vomit noises. The chef revealed that eating it would bring good luck and fortune, so Dixie tried it and then turned away to either actually vomit or make vomit noises. Either way, Heidi and Mark were clearly embarrassed, and Heidi did even say under her breath, quote, "Oh God, so dramatic." Mama Heidi coming in, keeping it real. It turns out she did actually throw up though, possibly on the floor, but she ran out onto the deck, so it could have happened there as well. I mean, I've never eaten a snail, but I feel like I would have that same reaction too, I'm not gonna lie. Immediately after the vomit, Charlie said, quote, "Do we have any dino nuggets?" But it didn't end there, because once Dixie returned to the table, she confronted the chef saying, quote, "You have a child, like what do you think is gonna happen?" At the end of the video, it seems even James was aware of how much of a train wreck the first episode was, as he does the outro for them and says to the camera, quote, "Thank you for watching the first ever and most likely last ever episode of Dinner with the Demilios." Even fans couldn't help but feel secondhand embarrassment after watching the video. One fan commented on the video writing, quote, "Even if they didn't like it, they should have been more respectful and mature." Dixie came out to defend herself once the video was posted, stating that she could throw up at the, quote, "smell of something gross." It admitted that she was being dramatic, but also that her parents deal with it every day. She decided to respond to the comments that were accusing her parents of treating her differently than Charlie. When one fan commented, quote, "Why does Dixie's parents treat her so badly?" Dixie wrote back, quote, "They don't." And when another wrote, quote, "That family is toxic," she commented, quote, "Nah." Whew, there is some drama with the Demilios happening right now, but guys, I think everything's gonna be just fine. But now, you guys, Awesomeness TV's next influencer comes out this Sunday. I repeat, this Sunday. If you haven't heard already, it's a brand new competition show hosted by Alex Warren, all about finding the next big TikTok star. Take a look.
This is Project 305, a group of creators and friends from Miami who have one common goal: be the next big influencer. Each member has to prove that they have the creative chops of an influencer.
Literally everyone cheats.
Whoever holds the highest ranking earns the coveted MVP spot. And we're gonna deal with Awesomeness TV to take the stardom to the next level.
I wanna kiss that boy!
What could possibly go wrong?
I can't do this anymore.
Julian!
Spend the night.
And you wanna be
Listen,
saving
can
the
you
first
listen?
thing?
If there's anyone that has to shut the up, it's you!
The camera's not here, I'm not playing! Oh my god! Let's go!
Awesomeness TV's next influencer comes out this Sunday, November 22nd on Awesomeness TV's YouTube channel, so make sure to check it out because you know I will be watching. But now we want to know what you think. Do you think Dixie and Charlie were being rude to the chef and in the video? Let us know in the comments below, and as always, don't forget to subscribe to the Awesomeness TV Daily Report channel. We are almost at 100K subscribers, so go make sure if you haven't yet, click that subscribe button, because I know Ocean is. And make sure to follow us at Awesomeness TV on Instagram for more. I'm Kelsey McDonald, and is he sleeping still? Precious angel baby. Just gonna lay here with Ocean for the rest of the day.